Today we are going to talk about how to indicate faces in a quick sketch. Sometimes I don't even bother indicating a face at all, as you can see here, and same in this one. And that can actually work really well in sketches like this, but other times it's nice to add just a bit more, particularly when you're sketching someone nearby. So how would you go about doing it in your sketchbook, Tara?
So I was trying to think of the simplest way that I could demonstrate how I indicate faces in sketches. And then it hit me. Perfect. White tights, or pantyhose, as you call them in America. So let me demonstrate. I hope you can hear me okay. So, if I'm doing a profile, let me just like indicate where my nose, if you can see that, where my nose would be, then often for the eye, I might just do a kind of sideways V, and then I can't tell if I'm doing this right, a little bit at the front like that. So you can see how that kind of, if the person's a little bit away, it kind of indicates what it might look like. So I hope that explained that quite well. But then, like, if I shift this around a bit, let's get a bit of space. I'm hoping that hasn't gone through to my face. Then, if I'm doing like the front, sometimes I just like indicate the eyes. So I might do like a whole line that goes across like that, and just even like a tiny line like that for the nose. Or, sometimes you can pull that down a bit. Sometimes I might just do a couple of bits like that. So they're just like tiny lines. And that shows your face. Or, I think I'm running out of pantyhose. Sometimes I just, for like nose, you might just do a little light squiggle. And that's all you need. And you can just do an eye. If you want slightly more detail, it's doing like a curve with a little dot sort of thing going on. So I hope that's clear. And I hope I've explained that well. It's the best way I could think of doing it. So Sandra, how do you go about indicating a face?
So just to make it clear how I'm going to do this, you can see this image of a lady in a sun hat, and all I'm actually doing is filling in where the shadows are. So you can see the shape of the shadow on her face. By blocking that in and then taking the image out from underneath, you can see that there's a face.
So what are you doing here? Is it the same thing that you were talking about in the photograph?
Exactly the same. So if I was to be looking at someone in the street, if you think about it, you can't really from a distance see much detail, can you? So all you really need to do is just look at the shadows. And if you draw the shape of the shadow, then you'll end up with something resembling a face. And that's all you need.
Why not check out our previous videos, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss your Art Kick Sunday. Meanwhile, you can check out our podcast and find the creative challenges we have coming up at www.kickinthecreatives.com. Back soon.